where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage flame. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore.
can see you far and wide, across the ocean, above the clouds. In your presence I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind. Here right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong. I can feel you in the sunlight and through the cold nights. When I close my eyes, I am walking, oh Lord, beneath the starlight, a love so pure. There's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord.
Well, hello my sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicole Cole, and I love everything home. I am not one style, I'm all styles. If I like it, I use it, and as you can tell behind me, I am not a minimalist. I love lots of items, lots of things, and I love to have them all out for everyone to see. And I love sharing with you guys how I decorate our home. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's little shopping trip. We went to the Blue Goose, the picket fence. Let me explain this building. When you're going through there, this was an old nursing home. So each room has a different vendor in it. And there's so many rooms. I would say there's probably 20 or 30 rooms in it. So it's really neat that they can decorate them all differently, different vendors in each room. Some rooms are so big that they'll have 2 vendors in that room. So if y'all ever are in the Andalusia, Alabama area, when you come to Destin, or most of the people that come through Andalusia are going to Destin, Florida, there is a red light just past the light that you turn at going down 29 South, and it's right at Jack's. So right behind Jack's, there's a place called Oasis, and then behind Oasis is the picket fence Blue Goose. So if you haven't stopped, you need to stop. If you're just out gallivanting, you need to stop. If you live locally, you need to stop. So this is a store that I go to on a regular basis. I go at least once, or if not twice a week. They do post things on Facebook. You can follow them on Facebook. So they do post items on Facebook, and a lot of times they know me so well, and I'll see something on Facebook and I'll call them and I'll say, hey, can you save that for me? I will be by after work. That's how bad it is. That is my addiction to all the copper, brass, basket goodness that I love. But today I wanted to share with you guys what I got from the picket fence and what I got in the mountains, because I hadn't shown you all of the pieces that I got at the mountains. So we're going to do antiques first. We're going to do the picket fence. I found this basket in one of the booths, and I fell in love with it. I have several clothes baskets or like a hamper basket, and this is kind of like along that theme. And I think it was like $15. So I thought it was a really good price. It is as big as a trash can. I'm going to drop it. But look how big that thing is. But the color and the patina on it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, I don't know if it's an antique one, but I know it's vintage. I know it's older, you know, probably in the 80s or the 70s could be. But the color is so pretty. So I got that, and like I said, it was $12 to $15, which is not bad at all for a basket that size. I start looking for baskets. I would love to do Christmas trees on my front porch in baskets, and I say that, but I would not put this one out there. But I would love to do some Christmas trees in baskets on my front porch. You know, is it going to happen this year? I don't know. Excuse me, would I love it? Definitely. But I always pick up a basket. Normally, if I see a basket of that size for that price, I will get it. So another thing that I picked up at Picket Fence, I found, and you can see one of them over in this area here. It was a set of 3, and they are copper. Look at this. They are copper. It's a copper canister set. The top, it looks brown. I thought it was bronze when I opened it, but it's actually plastic or rubber. I fell in love with that. So this is the small one. That one is the medium one. And this one is the large one. And I had originally thought, I'll put it on my kitchen cabinets. But you know, after I thought about it, and I'll explain to you why I had to change my canisters the other day. If you've been watching me for some time, I had the really pretty glass canisters from Hobby Lobby. And I had wooden scoops down inside. Well, I broke one of them. And so I'm seriously leaning more towards the metal ones that I shared with you guys this past weekend. Well, when I was, you know, getting it ready to do the kitchen decorate with me, I showed these to my husband. I said, I think I'm going to use these in the kitchen. And he goes, Nicole, are those antique? And I said, well, yeah. And he goes, maybe you want to just let those be for show and use your ones that we bought and the ones that I have gotten. And I'll show you a picture of it. The ones that I used in the kitchen area, I bought those at Home years ago. So I decided, yes, I'll just use those because that's something that's not an antique. It can be replaced and it won't break my heart if something was to happen to it. This would definitely break my heart. Love the little top on it. So I got a set of 3 of these for $12. This is one of those ones where I was looking on Facebook and I called the little girl at Picket Fence and I said, can you put those back and save those for me? Because I will be by after work. So, but I got those, and let's see, what else? Oh, so this I got today. Today, when I was filming in there with you guys, I got this today, and I got it home, and my mother had got me some Brasso cleaner to clean the pieces because my copper, when I'd bring it home, it would be kind of dark. And she said, you need to clean that. I think you would like it once you cleaned it. So I found this piece today, and the more I have looked at this piece, if you've not noticed, in my kitchen, like on my kitchen island, I did do the copper pulls. But on the outer area of cabinets, they've got the black pulls. And I would love it to be this. Let me show it. Y'all, you remember I showed you my escargot little copper tins like this. This is a strainer. I got it from Martha's Vineyard in the picket fence. And I got the other escargot pieces that I showed y'all the other day from her as well. She is my go-to girl. I love her to death. I've met her several times. She and I have the very, very similar tastes. She's got a beautiful style. But when I saw this, it was brown when I saw it. I got it home. I cleaned it. And this is what it looks like now. It is a beautiful, goldy, I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's bronze. I don't know if it's brass. So y'all tell me what that is, because wouldn't that color be gorgeous on my outer cabinets? Because I've seen a lot of copper mixed with like a brass color. Even these escargot things that I have a brass handle on them. So I think it would be beautiful, but I really think it needs to be this patina. And I had looked on Amazon, and the color that I kept seeing was kind of a bronze, antique bronze color. But oh my gosh, okay, so I don't use this word as much as I used to. This right here is absolutely yummy. That is so yummy right there. That is all goodness right there in one little pot. I love it, and I'm going to find me some knobs just like this to go on my kitchen cabinet. So I found that, and I'll stop talking about it, but it's some kind of colander of some sort. The inside's kind of a silver color, but oh my gosh, that's absolutely yummy. I'm going to hug it just a little bit before I put it down. Love that, love that. But if you'll see, look at the two together with the copper. Isn't that pretty? That's just vintage looking to me. So enough about that pan. I've got to put it down. But for Christmas, I had mentioned to you all that I was going to do the tartan plaid in our bedroom. And the more I have thought about it, I think that I'm going to do plaid everywhere throughout the house. So either it's going to be black and white buffalo plaid, red and white buffalo plaid, tartan plaid, or this is kind of a tartan plaid, but this has a beige background. What I like about the tartan plaid is it has the blue colors in it. And you know, I have blue throughout our home. So I have been seeing a lot of people, I think this is actually a shawl, but it's as big as a blanket. And I've seen people like throw them over chairs to cover the upholstery to make it look like it's an upholstered chair. And I thought, well, you know, if I wanted to pop a color in a room that I don't necessarily have a lot of color, I can drape this quilt or this shawl over it. So I am on the look for more of those. I think I showed y'all on the clip. I may have paid $5 for that. $5. I should have got the other one, but I thought, that's not really the colors that I want. This one is more the colors I want, but I may go back. But I mentioned to you all that I was buying the tartan plaid to go in our bedroom, and I got it in this week. I'm not going to open it out for y'all to see it, but I can't wait to share with you all. So it's the Levitex brand. I ordered it off of Kohls.com, K-O-H-L''S, and you can see that it's got the blues in it, and that's what I want to use. This one's going to be used in our bedroom, in the master bedroom. So I'm excited. I even love, this is a little bag that your bedding comes in. That is so stinking cute. I thought, you know, I could take this off somehow and put presents, or just fill it full of cotton and make it look like a present bag underneath our Christmas tree. So love, love, love this. In that pack, there is the comforter, and it's flannel. So it's the comforter, the 2 pillow shams, and I paid less than $100. So you can get the Levitex, and if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Levitex brand, off of Amazon. I've seen that same comforter on Amazon. I just found it at Kohl's.com a little bit cheaper, and that's why I went with them. But when we were in the mountains, we did every time, and it's been 4 years since we have been back to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, and we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. But it had been that long since we had been back. And every time I go to that area, I am in Christmas mode. There is a store there. And if you've never been to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, if you go, you really do need to go to the Christmas store or the Christmas place, I think it's called. It is beautiful. They have a hotel right across the street that is all Christmas themed. And then this Christmas store is just directly across the street. And there's a really nice restaurant next door. But we went one day. I didn't spend that long of a time in there. I wanted to go back, but Bear got sick while we were there. And I just decided not to go back. But y'all need to go there. So I get in the theme or into my Christmas crazy madhouse mind when I go to the mountains, because there is Christmas everywhere. But I went to a Hobby Lobby in Sevierville, right there next to Pigeon Forge, and I picked up a couple of things, or a few things, or probably more than a few, from Hobby Lobby. I have always had a gingerbread tree. I will have a gingerbread tree here. And I was saying earlier, and I think I got sidetracked, but I'm going to do the buffalo plaid, the red and white buffalo plaid, the tartan plaid, you know, any kind of plaid. I'm going to mix it. And I'll show y'all some pictures at the end that I got off of Pinterest, that I have seen these ideas, and that's how I want our home to look. I want it to be very homey this year, and I've got a lot of the plaids, and I can mix them all together, and I think it's going to be really pretty. But y'all will be along for the ride. Back to the Christmas trees. Can y'all tell I have ADHD? I am very ADD when it comes to decor. But I always do a gingerbread tree. And I found these pieces of gingerbread at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to tell y'all, I am very thrifty when it comes to Christmas decor. I have seen ornaments cost upwards of $100 a piece. Nicole does not spend much over $5 for an ornament. That's not the way I go, because which I do use them for a long time, but it's just crazy to me. I just don't see spending that much money. I'll make my own before I'm going to spend that much money on that. If it was an antique, I might sway, but normally I do not spend that much for an ornament. But I found these. These were $2.99 and 50% off at Hobby Lobby. They've got the little girl gingerbread, which I thought was absolutely sweet. So $2.99, half off. I got 2 of these. 2 of the little boys. Aren't they sweet? And I think, just think with that tartan plaid, even let me pull this blanket. So this and this, how homey is that? Doesn't that make y'all think of an old-timey Christmas? It does me, and that's why I'm excited. I did get a couple of these. They look like cookies. I thought that was pretty. And all of these that I've shown you were $2.99 each, 50% off. So I thought that was a score. Now these these are $2.99, and I should have gotten more of these, and I may very well go back. But you remember last year, and if you've watched me since last year, I had a nature tree in our living room. Now I will move that around this year. I have no idea where I'm going to put it just yet. I try to kind of move my stuff around to make it feel new to me and to y'all. So you'll see me mix different things, and we're going to have to get my totes out, and we're going to have to go through stuff and decide, okay, this tree for this room is going to be this, and we will do all of that together. But I found these, and these are deer. And I love them. They're $2.99. They're glass, y'all. Very thick glass. But I got the buck and the doe. And they have a leather strap on them. They're very pretty. Very pretty. They're very simple in color, which is not like me. At Christmas, I love tons of red. But I found this ribbon at Hobby Lobby. And I told my husband, I said, you remember last year I tied little bows all over the tree? So I'm going to go get my comforter once again. So I have, this is going to be my bedding, right? And then I'm going to use this color plaid on our Christmas tree. If not, the reverted where this part or the back part is white with these colors on top. Not real sure yet. So depending on what I find. But I found this at Hobby Lobby. Now this is in, and you can see that's the blue color that we use in our bedroom. This is in the fall collection. And the fall collection, which I didn't understand that, is 40% off right now. But it is velvet. It is not wired. But it's $5.99. And let me see how many yards is on that. I have to get it very far away because I'm blind as a bat. I think it says 21 feet. Goodness gracious. But it's a lot. It's a ton on that roll. So I could do a lot with this. I'm thinking our bedroom, our dining room. Oh, but that's beautiful. I got 2 rolls of it. And in my front entryway, I have my church bathroom. So I told my husband, I said, I really want a towel. I have show towels. Most everyone has them. My sweet son could not figure out what a show towel, but Mama taught him what a show towel was. But I wanted a show towel in my front bathroom that had churches on it to match. And my husband found this one, and he said, Nicole, it fits you perfectly. It's got the barns on it, and it has the little churches. So you've got the little yellow houses with the red barns and the deer, but then you've got the blue churches. And I thought that was sweet. So I got that. I bought this at Apple Barn in Pigeon Forge. And I paid, oh, it says $8.99, but I got it. There was, I think it was 30 or 40% off. And then I found this one. And I thought, oh, in the kitchen. And I just love the red and white plaid. And I think that would be beautiful in here for Christmas. So that one, excuse me, was $7.99. And like I said, it was 30 or 40% off. So I think I did really well. I love to add to my show towels for Christmas. And that's all my goodies I've got to share with you guys. So Saturday, I'm going to share with you our fall tour. We're going to go through the house. I'm going to just do the living room, kitchen, breakfast nook, dining room, and our bedroom. Entryway, as always. So I'm excited to share with y'all that. But I'm also excited to kind of let the next season come in. I am scheduled for a surgery in November, so I may be kind of down some during the early part of December, but I promise y'all I will try to stay on top of it. But I'm so thankful for each and every one of you for allowing me to share with you my love of decor and my craziness with my mind going 90 to nothing. I'm not kidding you guys. When I go to bed at night, my husband gets so tickled at me because I'll go, oh, I could do this here, or oh, I could do that there. My mind is going all the time. Sometimes I tell my daughter it's a curse, but sometimes it's a blessing because I get to share it with you guys, and that's the best part of it. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. I will see y'all Saturday, and we will do our 2023 fall home tour. Love you guys. Thank you.